One thing that I find really cool and exciting about self-other overlap is like we're in this really tricky situation, as Mark and many others have pointed out, where these systems are really hard to interpret, right? We have this insane mess of weights in a giant neural network that, this is not, your normal programming, your normal code. You're talking about systems that are really hard to understand and disentangle, as Mark nicely pointed out, like pretty similar to the human brain. And this is why, neuroscience is not a trivially solved field, and it takes a lot of really smart people working on this problem to understand how the brain works. So too with AI, it's really hard to interpret the representations that are learned in this system. However, self-other overlap comes in a really interesting way where it's not as though we need to perfectly identify what corresponds to, for example, cooperation or prosociality or empathy in these systems. We simply have to engineer representations like self and like other to be more similar, right? To overlap more. And you can do this in a fairly like trivially easy mathematical way.